Hello and welcome to round 1, season 1 of 2020 Tier 2 Children's Championship GR3 tonight. Tokyo is the place. Look at the grid, Fabio and Softs with Mungino in second, Frederick and Fanster. Next on the line, 5th and 6th is Jamie and Jason. Super soft tyres for both. Soft and super softs for Berkeley and Craig respectively. Soft and super softs again for JC and Grimlock. And Rocker and softs completes the grid. 60 minutes race as always. Let's get ready. Should be an interesting race with the up and coming drivers in Tier 2 of the Driversroom Endurance Championship. New season, new liveries, new competitors. Let's see how it goes. And away we go, and looks like our pole sitter has got a good start. Monkino's dropped a little back. He's got Freddy, as I'm going to call him, up on the inside, and Fancer there. Craig next. Grim Rocker's got a good start, and looks like JC has suffered from the start there and has picked up a penalty, probably from the wall. As they come down to the dog section for the first time. See if they get through cleanly. Ooh, looks like Freddy's gone deep. As they come out of the dog section. Pretty clean is, yes. Deck has lost a few places. He's now got Berkeley Babe right behind him, and it looks like Rocker's made a hell of a recovery from starting last on the grid. We go through the tunnel section, coming down to the heavy chicane at the bottom as we ride on board with Craig. He tries to get in that slipstream ahead of him and catch up. Ooh, did he touch Mungino there? I'm not sure. He might have been caught out there as Mungino looks from the inside and he's completely missed his braking point. He's on board now with Jamie. As we look at some action there as Mungino recovers. And that one comes to an end. So the green Mercedes and followed by the Mercedes of Fancer Nets, Drake B and Freddie, followed by Mangino, who's now under attack from Bakery Babe coming into the really turn 2. Turn 1 is that flat out, so now turn 2, 4th gear corner. You need to keep as close to the wall as you can. It's so easy to take too much speed going into that corner. Find yourself drifting out into the wall, which you don't want to do. As Bakery Babe is looking for a move on Mangino here. He's running really closely as he comes out to the inside. Can he outbreak him on the 100 board? He's got in, he's made the apex, and it looks like his move is done. A good move there by Berkeley. Fabio's running away with this one at the moment. But Fancer is our new 12-year-old. Doing well in his first proper DRC race to be in second. Jason, JC is not a good first couple of laps as our race leader. Looks like, ooh, has Mangino gone deep again into the corner? No, it's Craig, sorry, I saw a yellow car, he's going to lose his place, Freddie. At third at the moment, calling Freddie, it's tough because that's what I'm going to call him. Speak to Babe and Craig. Come through as we look back at an early incident there. So, lap 3, Mangino's, can he make the hairpin this lap? He struggled to do so as Craig looks to the inside of Freddie and I think the director's got some scenes out in the edited things out of order here. Never mind, we carry on. So Fabio in the lead, Fancer second. Probably looking at pit stops, probably anywhere in the 15 minute to 20 minute zone in the race. I would say it's going to be a 2 or 3 stops. Mangino's missed the braking point again. Probably struggling with the slipstream and the extra speed. So he to do is Rocker has to go side to side and Badge is way unceremoniously past Freddie. Fair but tough move, but then hits the wall, so there's Freddie behind him, so they're going to leave them both vulnerable here. He's missed this corner up with charging Mangino in the GTR, which is pretty quick in a straight line. He pulls out the slipstream with the slipstream, the car in front to keep Freddie safe. It looks like it has. And coming down to the dock section, which is the first big opportunity to overtake on this track. Going 3 wide coming in, they all made the corner. Mangino moves up, but he's gone deep, so allows Rocker to get the undercut. Coming out the corner in maintaining position, Mangino has moved 1 place past Freddie. Well, this open Fanster is starting to pull a little bit of a lead in second, and even more so to Fabio, who's streaking away at the moment at the front. Clear track, not under pressure, nobody in slipstream, can concentrate on his own race. That's where you want to be, in the lead and control the race for him, because it's all getting the next four running really closely. Important to get your braking point right here. Some Vockers on the inside there to Craig, who's gone deep. He may keep the position because he can get on the power earlier coming outside there, and has done. A lot of lap time to be gained through this section of the course. You can move the back, we can drag you into hot as we go on board with Rocker, and we'll come out the last corner. Oh, Craig's hit the ball and Rocker's hit him. He's lost it. Craig's slowed down to waiting for Rocker. We had a discussion about this. I don't think he really need to. It wasn't his fault. It was his fault he hit the wall, but Rocker was pretty close. Purely a racing incident. That's a shame for both of them. Both were running really well up to that point. They're now back in the pack. So race leader on lap 5. There's a little corner you need to get right to give you the speed going through the tunnel. So easy to get on the power too early and hit the wall on the outside. Let's have a look. It's Grims. No, that was Mongino. He's got a run on Berkeley Babe there. I think Berkeley hit the wall. This can be, yeah, definitely bad. The amount of overspeed that Mongino's got. Berkeley had a problem coming out. It's a dangerous place to overtake going in and out of the tunnel. As Freddie goes defensive against Grim, takes the inside line against GTR. Gets on the power early as well, as Grim's gone far too deep into the corner and slot back into the subtrain. Rocco, Jamie, Craig, Jason, all there, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th and 11th respectively. Out of 10 minutes in, 1/6 of the race done. Pit stops will be coming soon. It's interesting to see what the strategy is. Mongino takes a faster lap of 1:56.1. Where would he been if he hadn't forgotten where his brake pedal was in the first couple of laps? Quite a few new drivers this year. Unfortunately, had a little bit of turnover as we move forward to lap 7, the race leader. Still, Mongino's now on the tail of Fanster. His tyres are going off pretty quickly. He's obviously pretty quick, but he's quick on the expense of probably being really heavy on the brakes. So Mongino's will get the move done before the corner. May pick a penalty there on pretty things as we go on board with Berkeley Babe, looking at the back end of Freddie. He puts his car in the right position going into this final corner. Going on board now, come through the tunnel flat out for you, and no need to lift. The slipstream is pulling in about the slipstream. Most of the GT cars is probably hitting about 161, so the slipstream is gained in 4 to 5 miles an hour. So he looks on the outside and Freddie takes the defensive line. But Baker's got more overspeed and seems to be on the brakes, but can Freddie get on the power? He squeals at the back, that's going to cost him as they run side to side here now up the hill into the final sets of chicanes. Both going green nearby, looks for it is green, and a nice 6th place. Rocco is instant, is recovered now, and so is Craig, back to 7th and 8th, but they're really running 4th and 5th I think, or 5th and 6th. And Jamie, Jason and JC, who's starting to reel in the back after his poor start. So easy to get boxed out on the opening lap on the first turn. Suddenly you find yourself behind somebody and lose lots of places. It's like being in a traffic jam on the motorway where there's a fast moving lane and so on. If you pick your finish, as Freddie looks to the inside of the brigade here. So go into the dock section and he's probably going to get this move done. He's got the inside for every corner and Berkeley takes a sensible option of tucking in. This is the best thing to do. It's probably to make sure you get your exit right. Is Gam Jones and Mangino now in front of Fanster. We missed that one, I think. Doing round like that, James. It's not the greatest GT3 car. It's not too bad in a straight line, but it does suffer. Can he outbrake him? He's got the inside line this time. Freddie Pullen's foul, gets all squared. He's a all touring car on the way out. A little bit of action there between in the top corner now. As we now go to that on board of that action, as Rockers is looking to make a move. All over the back of the Jaguar Craig. The Jaguar is very quick in a straight line, but he's a lot of understeer in the fast corners. Fucking up on the inside on turn 1 now, he thinks better of it. It's probably the wise thing, be patient and a far better chance to overtake at the end of it. As we go split screen here between two overtakes, it's like Craig's going to get the position, to keep the position, have to go in defensive. As we go through this track. So 15 minutes in, we should, I suspect, start to see pits coming in as well now. Yeah, it's just like Freddie dived in the back. No, he didn't. Yes, he did. Yeah, it's probably good for him so he can get out and get an undercut and get himself some clear air. This Rocker's still on the back of Craig. The tyres are going. Looks like they're going to try and stop out and keep it to a 2-stop. You gotta do that. You probably should have gone with soft tyres and not the super softs, because at this point you'd probably be quicker on the soft tyres. With the high fuel load at the beginning, because remember the cars start full of fuel, and the heavier the car, the more wear you put into the tyres. So it's often better to start on the slightly harder compound. There's not much time difference on this track between softs and super softs. Is our race leader Fabio still going? Will he be in this lap? As we look at some split screen, Baker Bay spun it. He spun it going to the docks. He's running so well, and that's cost him. Went too wide and got in the power too early. He's filtering in way down the list. Dropped all the way to 9th place. Really picked this up. I mean, that spin's going to cost him in his battle with Freddie anyway, but Fatster's gone into the pits. Let's see, he stayed out. Mongino in second. Good and fair, the tyres are not good on either of them, and the fuel use is quite high. Let's look at the next couple of cars, led by Jason, who's still out on old tyres. He's got cars and new tyres behind him. I think maybe Jammy's on old tyres still, but no, all three of them are old tyres. Freddie is on the new tyres, and he's just put a personal best in, so he's doing what he needs to do in the start of his stint on the fresh tyres. Of course, the car is light as well, helps acceleration as well. On lap 12 now, 22 minutes in. As we look at the two bits of action going on, as Freddie goes past. In the top corner, we've got side by side action with Grim and Jammy battles, but Locker there for his pit stops. Jammy is also pitted. JC is still not really getting to grips to this track because he can be, he's not the slowest driver. I would have thought and expected to be slightly further up. As they come through the tunnel system. In that step, seeing JC, he's caught the wall, he didn't need to do that. But he's managed to get the inside, is he going to get the overtake? Oh, Jammer looks for the cutback, but unfortunately for him, JC managed to hold the apex and makes the move done, well done. Jason's pitted there. Mongino now in the lead because of Fabio pitting and putting more fuel in, and he's doing a 1:55.8. See, Fabio's fully fueled up. This is probably a bit of a mistake because they'll get more tyre wear and lose speed having a full tank of petrol compared to Mongino, who's on low fuel and new tyres as well, so I expect that to cost them a second a lap. As we go through the field. Greg down in 10th. This is very disappointing to where he was at one point. One incident with the wall has cost him. And Grimm's still out, not pitted. I don't understand why he's that. He's losing so much time. He's in the 2 minutes compared to the 1:57s of everybody around him. He's done a 1:58.4, so he's losing 2 seconds a lap here. He needs to pit, and he is doing, and I think the damage is done. Probably 2 laps too late for Grimm. Racing mediums for Vanster. I don't know why he's gone on for those. I know he's a tyre shredder, but he's probably better doing sprints on the softer tyre. He's rocker and he's got some side by side outs with JC, and Grimm has just come out of the pits. JC gets the move done as we go on board with Jammy going through the final corner combinations to the last corner. He's hugging the wall, getting the power early. It's nicely taken. Lots of action going on at the moment in the 2 screens. There's door action there as Grimm moves back up. Ooh, but he's rode the wall, and that's going to cost him coming down the run. From there, as we look on board, from Jammy, who's got to run now because he's took the Patua 2 things pretty cleanly, and Grimm's got away with it because I think more from JC's mistake, but as JC's managed to hold it, but Jammy's still looking at the inside as they go through the dock section, and Jammy's made that fin. He'd got the corner and JC would have to filter in behind. Only space really for 1 car to go through that final section of the docks. Grimm's now threatening Rocker. See what I mean? He's on fresh tyres. He's done this earlier. He wouldn't have had to fight for all these cars. Grimm's gone to the inside too early. Should have got close and tried to get a sensor out of this corner. He's lost some speed going that time to scrub speed going into the corner as he goes up the inside. He's not close enough this lap. As I come up the hill, has been nearly reaching the half point of the race. We're 28 minutes in of this 60-minute endurance race from the driver's room. Please check out the Tier 1 action on Rice Racing, DJ Rice's channel. This year we'll also see the launch of the driver's room special driver's room festival of speed. I'll get it right the second time I open, which is replacement for the Group C series running on a Sunday night. It's Group 208 cars only, teams of 4 and 2 tiers. Slightly different to this things where people are allowed to run on a 550 bhp 1100 kilogram balance of performance, and people are allowed to alter the settings of their individual cars. Of course, the Sunday League has returned. The opening race for that is F1500Ts at the same track as all drivers' room. The major races are all on the same track for a week. I think that's also on Rice Racing's channel. The the Festival of Speed will be on Kim Abu 74's channel pretty soon when he gets round to it. I believe he's doing that one. So that fuel fin has cost Fabio. He's lost in track position, so he's gone in front of Mongino. Mongino's a bit faster, but he might have been able to hold him up for a little while. Fance's gone to racing mediums, which is probably a rookie mistake. Grimm stayed out too long on his first stint. We move forward to 35 minutes in, we're on lap 18. Mangino, Fabio and Freddie are the top three. Fancy Hero is in fourth. He's got Green behind him, followed by Jammy. Still on the way, some medium tyres. There's Mangino pits on 1% fuel. The second place Mercedes Fabio take the position. We'll have to see as he's now coming down into the final fins. He's not going into the pits. The pit entrance is just on the left here. So we'll see how Mangino has closed when Fabio pits for his probably second stop in the next couple of laps. Ooh, Squirrely goes faster on that, was racing the mediums, and I think he's losing time to Grim. He's kind of pulled a gap a little bit over Jammy, who's now got a rocker on the back of him. Mighty quick in the straight line at GTR, and Grim looks to improving over the course of the last year. More on pace with the people around him than he was at this point last year. Baby in 8th, Jason in 9th, Craig in 10th, disappointing for him, and JC is back down at 11th. He's on really old tyres. I think he needs to pit pretty quickly. He's probably got 2 or 3 laps of fuel left, but those tyres are in a pretty poor state. I expect he'll try and eke it out to the 40-minute mark. Kane is on super softs. He should have gone to softs. Well, you can see Mangino's close, so he's going to take the lead back when Fabio pits. And he's probably lapping quicker now to the point where he's in the slipstream. Yes, Fabio pits Mangino now to retake the race lead. Freddie, is he going to move to second? Yes, he is. So, a good opening race in his Driversroom Endurance Championship debut. Of course, he's a junior driver as part of Team Motion Blair Gadgets, the lead driver, where they tend to have similar liveries. It's black on yellow instead of yellow on black, if I remember rightly, in Gadgets livery. The only difference is that rear deck he's driving the Citroen's Gadget, he's driving the Peugeot GR3 VDT, because he drives from cockpit view. And the Peugeot doesn't allow it because it's got blacked out side windows. Second, 2/3 now. We'll probably have to pit again and Fabio will take the place back. He's looking at the fuel levels as we go down the field. There's Jammy and Rocker. This is one of the mellow times over the last year and a bit, at least, of battles. Rocker's going sideways through, hasn't really done much for his tyres. I don't think he's going to take the position here. Just concentrate on your exit up this next corner and get that drive in the slipstream. I thought he's probably too close to take full advantage of the sunshot. You probably want to be about 8/10 back as you come out that corner to really get the drive, because you want to be coming up at the back of them as they just come out of the tunnel on the final S part. Just coming up here, turning into the hairpin's bank, so he's a bit too far away. That's where you want to be the closest coming out of that corner. Just try and get the inside into this, breaking around the 100-metre board. Rocker broke himself there, unfortunately. He's gone in the pits, don't think he was planning that. No, barrels with the fuel level was due to go in anyway. 41 minutes in, and Freddie checks the pits, was probably going to give Fabio the pace back into second. Will he survive third, or is Fancy probably going to have to pit again? Yes, he goes in, so Freddie will keep third place. He's got the fuel hamster, but again he's probably overfueled on his first stop. On the second stop he should be entering the pits with less than 10% fuel, otherwise you would carry 5 tons fuel probably in the first. Seems to be the convention. If you watch the Tier 1 races, that's what most of the Tier 1 drivers do. They try to use run with minimum fuel for their stint. Some may put an extra lap in to give them a lap's worth of window if they need it. It's still a good recovery for the guy from Upper was 11th from the grid. Fabio picks up slightly, it's cost him, but to be fair, the GTR is a faster car on this track. When his tyres are starting to go off, I think he should be looking at taking his final stop soon. His fuel seems to say it might be this lap he'll do it. Final 15-minute stint. But again, on the super soft tyres, if you're going to win a 20-minute stint, you're better off on the soft tyres. Jammer side and no better competition again, he's on super softs. I don't know if he won a 20-minute or a 15-minute stint. I think he's on 15 minutes to finish, but his fuel is critical as well. He's going to go in. As they come to the final corner before the pits, and in Jammer goes. I think Grimm stayed out for one more lap. Freddie continues, he's now in fourth, but really he's in third. Fancy now dumped his racing medium tyres, it's too late, it already cost him. Probably overfueled as well coming into that last thing. He needs to get his calculator out and start working out, so knowing how much fuel he needs to put in for a 15-minute stint. Seconds count, tenths of a second count in these type of racings as well. You don't want to waste time putting fuel in the car you don't need. This is some time wasted in the pits, which is time you also lose of running a heavy car. So not a good race for him. Well, we'll see how the season goes. I would expect him to be in the top, feeling pushing for promotion to T1 this year. Well, this season's old. Good race by AGT there. AGT Racer, of course. Check out his channel for more Driversroom videos. He was doing some Tier 2 Sunday League action. His channel is AGT Racer. Check out his vids. As he goes in the pits, he needs to work on his strategy now. He's definitely getting more consistent as a driver. He needs to get driving sorted. I suspect he's probably 8 seconds further down the road than he would have been if he probably pitted on that first stint. a little earlier and took softs instead of super softs. Instead of super softs. So let's look at the biscuit. Can't run too close to Mongino because Mongino will eat him. Everything about biscuits. That's Jason. Rocco had that unfair tap incident. And talking of biscuits, it was Jammy D fighting with Baker Bay as we come down to the last 10 minutes of the race. Both catching up pretty quick into AGT racers. It is Jam is trying to move. Oh, you see that's value. The captain is just a biscuit sponsored car takes over the donut sponsored car. Can Bakery Babe get back and under braking? Not close enough. So there's the answer to one riddle. What's the better snack, donut or biscuit? It's definitely Jammy Dodgers. But all should be pretty even now as there's no more pit stops to go. Everybody's going to be racing to the end, I think. Through Ricky Baker's his fuel level's not good. I think he probably is under fueled. He may have to pit again. If that's the case, he needs to dispatch Jammy pretty quick, especially before Jason gets on the back of him, because the thing about fighting is you lose time. Sometimes it's advantageous not fighting, merely sitting in the slipstream and saving fuels and allowing the guy in front of you to finish. It all depends on how much lap time you're losing behind the person in front of you. If you're losing a couple of tenths, then maybe it's better just to let them go and then try and attack later on in the stint. Craig takes a wide line. It can go. Mungino gets a little close and up personal with the wall there, coming out the final turn. As we can see how far back Fabio was as he was just about to come into the final turn. Get down the list there. That's very Hanston. Grim, who probably really should be again being fourth. Baker Baby's got past Jammy there in that corner. We just caught the end of that move. So the donut is now the supreme snack in the battle of the snacks. But he's going to have to pit, so he needs to pull out a lead, and I don't think he's going to pull out the necessary 10 or 11 seconds. He's going to lose for a pit stop, the pit exit as well on top of anything. Those seconds is really close to the pit entrance, so that gives you a double hit. The amount of time it's stationary, and where you could rejoin the track is only literally a couple of tenths further down the road, so it's one of those tracks where you don't want to pit too often. Oh, he's lost on the corner. That's going to leave him all open to the attack of the biscuit behind him. As Jammy goes through. And Jason's now joining the back of this. Jammy might threaten Grim as he's going if he can pull away. Jason's just got impatient. Of course, he doesn't know the fuel level of Baker in front of him, but he's going to get that position in a few corners' time as all four of them go down towards the tunnel. Split screen, and we've got on board with Bakery in the top corner, and then we're looking at Green, and there's a Jammy in the bottom. Baker, they did tap and had to lift up. That's costing a load of time and a load of time with Jason. That's why his groom pulled back here and let Jamie through. It's probably the sensible things. Sorry, Jason, it was on Berkeley. He was trying to move. Like I say, all for nothing because Berkeley was going in the pits anyway. 5 minutes ago, that's a big thing. Again. It's like a bit of preparation to know how many laps you're going to expect. So you know how many fuel to put in, needs to be in there. The more of these races you run, the better it is. It's like Longino's race now to lose. There's only a couple of minutes left. Probably 2 laps. The race leaders, possibly 3. One laps is probably the expected race distance for people running around high 155s to 158s. Everybody's now out in front of 7th. Jackie's down 6th. Right, we missed that piece of action. Looking at the screen, you see Graham is down as well. There must have been an instant we missed that one. Ooh, and all sideways. You don't want to try and force away someone who's ghosted out because it can end in tears coming out and screams coming up. Rock's on the tyres are in a bad state. He's going to struggle, I think. He's on fresh tyres. I think he pitched it again. I think he's got his fuel level on. He's going to use superior GTR speed to get past there. Breakaway an untidy exit out of the final corner. It's one corner you want to concentrate and get him right. And Green moves himself back up to 7th. He was running 5th at one point, but Baker Baby's having a comeback now, coming down into the last corner. As we enter the final minute of the race, this will be the last lap probably for these guys. Later on the brakes, he's through, but is Green going to get the cutback? Don't go for it there, be patient. Superior straight line speed advantage. No need pushing it up too much there. He's close go through there. He's going to be too close, I think, really to get the move. But he's going for it inside the tunnel. The Babe's gone into slow down. I don't know what's gone on there, but he's really low on fuel and he's having to fuel save. He's got 2 positions there. It's a strange thing. So we can look in the top corner, we can see people finishing the lap as we look at the race leader and the distance. The thing is that Longino's got to take single 1, round 1, tier 2 for the victory for the strategy wise. Fabio in his first race, second, that's good. Good race, but he gets the strategy. You can see the game, good position in the top. Couple of corners to go now from Rome. As Freddie has took the final podium position. So look at our YouTubers again, see them, check the channels out. As Lund comes over the finish line. And there's our confirmed results. Mongino, Fabio and Freddie is our top three. Thank you.